So the question on everybody's lips on a Spa Grand Prix weekend is, can every single car on ACC go through Eau Rouge flat out? And my answer, no and yes. It all depends on how you set the car up. There's a lot of variables, and especially if you try going through there with the aggressive setup, I think you're going to struggle in every single car. I'm not saying that. I think it's a case of consistency. Obviously on Xbox there's the issue of sometimes hitting a very nasty bump at the bottom of Eau Rouge just before you climb the hill. But I think it's a case of setting the car up in a few different ways when it comes to ride height. So you're trying not to stall the aero as you come through Eau Rouge. There's the downforce, which is trying to hold the back of the car down as you come through the compression and just keeping the aerodynamics working properly. And especially as you come up and over the rise, I think the Nissan GTR really does struggle. It really sort of wobbles as you come through the top portion of Eau Rouge. And then you've got the Porsche, which always seems to bottom out really badly. The key principles coming through Eau Rouge, obviously you've got oversteer and understeer, and it's how you go about setting up the car for the rest of the lap as to whether you can get through Eau Rouge flat out. You could raise the car so that it doesn't bottom out through Eau Rouge, but this might cause you far more time lost than keeping the throttle flat through Eau Rouge. You might be able to get through Eau Rouge with a tiny lift and not compromise your lap throughout the rest of the circuit. Just setting your car up for Eau Rouge, in my opinion, is a bad idea when you might lose maybe 2-3 tenths absolutely flat out. You might have to take that tiny little lift just as you come through the bottom of Eau Rouge and then plant your foot back on the accelerator. So as you're sort of sweeping down, a little lift off and then back on the power. All right, you might lose out along that back straight, but it could save you. You could make that up in the first couple of corners if you choose to set the car a little bit lower and not take Eau Rouge flat out. So a simple answer to that question, can you take Eau Rouge flat out in every car? Yes and no. It all depends about the setup. Thanks for watching. Ciao for now.